Hey guys, it's War Thunder some more. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a while. Computer is not happy with me. Not even a little bit, and due to current circumstance, the computer I play War Thunder on now is in a place that is far too noisy for me to record commentary on, so once again I have to record my commentary in dub, which isn't so bad. So, my commentary is being recorded in dub, just so you know. I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to trick them into thinking I'm recording my commentary live. All of my emotional responses are simply because I'm still... Oh my god, what happened here? What the hell is this? Oh, hearing more crashing. Seriously, guys? Really? Oh, you guys know I have a takeoff and landing trilogy just so you can learn how to, take off and land. Sure, dude, blame your joystick. Whatever you say. But anyway, P-38. Is it still an overperforming monster? Yes, it is. The only real question I have is how overperforming is it? So basically, if you're thinking of a good boom and zoom fighter, a good heavy, a good heavy plane to introduce yourself to the Mustang and the Thunderbolt style of play, I would highly not recommend this aircraft because it plays more like an energy fighter than a zoom fighter, even though it is still fully capable of zoom fighting, which, being fully capable of zoom fighting and being fully capable of energy fighting and being not a particularly bad turn fighter, yeah, if you might start to see why this plane is considered to be overpowered, whether it actually is or not. Oh, those poor guys. Oh well. To the clouds. But the P-38, my recommendation on how to play it, if you're struggling with it, it's... I don't know how you could possibly struggle with playing this plane. You struggle with this plane, but you don't struggle with another plane. There's nothing any other plane in the game, at least at this tier, can do that this plane can't. It doesn't turn as well as Spitfire does, but it's really, really close if you commit really hard and use landing flaps. It doesn't climb and energy fight as well as the later tier 109s, but there aren't any later tier 109s in tier 2. So you're not running into any of them. And yep, it still overperforms in climb rate all the way even up here. It climbs like a 185 at low altitude, and it climbs a lot better than a 185 at anything but low altitude, so you should be the highest plane as long as you climb reasonably well. How do you climb, you ask? First you change to indicated airspeed rather than true airspeed. Trust me, it's just better. And then you climb at a certain speed. This plane, I'd say 160 to 170, anywhere in that speed range should be good, as long as you're holding a relatively constant speed. And if going too fast isn't as bad as going too slow, so if you're not going to stay in that speed range, I'd recommend going faster rather than slower. Like me right now, I've dropped under 160, I should be leveling off a little to build my speed back up. But I'm not paying attention because it doesn't really matter. You don't exactly have to climb perfectly in this plane to be above everyone. Because unless you're going up against a G2, there is nothing that can climb anywhere near as well as you can. And I was naively assuming that because I'm the highest tier plane on my team, there aren't going to be any higher tier planes on the enemy team. But surprise, surprise, in a few minutes we're going to see that a P-47, a German P-47, has killed some ground units at that point. I then realized, oh, I'm actually going up against a bunch of higher tier German aircraft. But that's okay. If there are planes that can punch above their weight class, which means planes that can fight higher tier opponents on an even footing, the P-38, the P-39, and the 109G2 are the three planes that come to mind that are easily capable of competing a tier above where they are. There are other planes as well, but those three are the main ones in my opinion, and mostly the P-38 and P-39. They're both late tier 2 planes that can easily compete in mid tier 3, and in fact, as I found out a few days ago, they can even compete in tier 4 games. I squatted with someone who's in a much higher plane than I should have been in, and I ended up fighting N1Ks in the P-39, and I did very well. Shockingly well, considering. But yeah, the P-38 is also in that same boat with the P-39, as in it's a late tier 2 plane that can easily compete in tier 3. So seeing a tier 3 plane on the enemy team isn't actually that worrying. It's not anywhere near as worrying as it would be if I was in a Hellcat. A Hellcat against a Thunderbolt, the Hellcat has a slight climb advantage and a turn time advantage. The Thunderbolt has everything else. Which, assuming the Thunderbolt pilot is half competent and not ground pounding like our enemy Thunderbolt is. Seriously, attacking ground units in the Thunderbolt. Ground level is the one area where a Thunderbolt sucks at. It's great everywhere else. And that 109 has climbed. What a smarty pants. He's actually doing what he's supposed to. Unfortunately, I climb better. And even more unfortunately for him, he's not paying attention. And that's going to bite him quite aggressively here in a little bit. But at the moment I'm thinking that B-25 is asking for support. I'm assuming somebody is getting ready to attack him, and that's why he sent that message. And that P-400 below me, I'm also thinking, yeah, he could probably take a 109. And then he said to attack a 109E. I'm assuming that 109 behind me isn't an E, because I don't think a 109E can climb that well. That actually is the 109E he's talking about, and he can climb that well. So I'm looking for a 109 attacking that B-25 that simply isn't there. So alright, well, I'm starting to realize this, starting to understand the fact that there's no one down there. And now we're gonna go attack this 109. And I believe this is the part in the video where it's gonna drop off everyone who clicked on the skip to the action annotation. So welcome back, everyone. I do not blame you at all for skipping my long, boring, run-on forever intro, but luckily for us, it's over. It's killing time. Bloody hell. So, he, in theory, has the turn time advantage on me, but I have a clean energy advantage on him, and he's not taking very good defensive action, and my view is all full of my ass, but hey, I managed to get a cheap pilot kill anyway. So that's one. Oh, that roll rate. Oh, this plane is just wonderful. It seriously needs its roll inertia, though. That was one of its only drawbacks, was having really high roll inertia, which you'll know exactly what that is when they add inertia to this game. But right now, one of the principal laws of physics simply does not exist in this game. Oh well, we'll deal with it later. So at the moment, it handles much better agility-wise than it should, especially in the roll direction. It pitched pretty well in reality, but its rudder wasn't particularly impressive, and its roll response is actually quite poor. But yeah, you know, physics, how planes actually performed in reality, that's not War Thunder. This is War Thunder, and this plane is just great. How great? So great, we've already ran out of targets, but don't you worry. So this is another situation where I would recommend clicking the skip to the action button that is once again in the upper right corner. It's not so much, basically I'm too lazy to actually edit the videos, so I'm just going to give you the whole game, and the whole game's there. The people that want to listen to me ramble about how you shouldn't listen to me ramble are perfectly willing to. And this part's going to get skipped. There's no reason you have to see me attacking a 110. I don't even think I managed to kill him. There's just one of the, hey, he's there, I might as well shoot at him. And, oh my god, I suck. Yeah, well. Once again, not a relevant player, and I'm thinking, where is that Thunderbolt? I imagine he's still doing ground attack, because if he's stupid enough, oh, tracers, he's doing ground attack, and I just found him. And that's why we look around. Oh, see him? Oh, we're gonna get us a Thunderbolt, we're gonna get us a Thunderbolt. It's a tier 3 plane that I'm better than, because this plane is just so great. Unfortunately, I'm getting up towards my rip speed, so cut throttle and pull out, pull up. Oh god. Alright, we're fine. But I definitely can't dive. A more naive person would try and do a split S after him, because he's back there somewhere. There he is. So a silly person would try and split S at him, but I have to bleed quite a lot of energy before I can dive on him again. Otherwise, I'm going to rip my wings off. And now I'm thinking, oh crap, who's that behind me? Oh jeez. Oh, derp, derp, derp. Someone's up there. Who is it? Oh, it's the 110. Never mind. I really wish AI didn't show up on the minimap. I also wish they weren't in the game, but hey, Thunderbolt. We're gonna get us a Thunderbolt. And welcome back, everyone who chose skip the action. This is how you don't go head on with a Thunderbolt. Why am I not going head on with a Thunderbolt? I have cannons and he doesn't. Well, I'm not going head on with a Thunderbolt because I'm not a dummy head. And I am well aware of the fact I can easily outmaneuver this guy. So why should I let him get a fair shot at me when I can just not let him get a fair shot at me? And not only is he stupid enough to just completely ignore me, is he going to go defensive? Is he going to maneuver? Anything. Anything at all. Nope. Nope, he's not doing anything. Well, he turned a little bit, but now we're going to do a 109 tactic that I also like doing in this plane. A high rolling reversal. And let me slip it right back on his tail. Unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, for... I thought he was going to try and come up after me. I didn't realize he was going to run away, which meant I gave up a bit of speed, but not enough. Going to catch him anyway. Kitty Hawk just landed. So I'm just throwing some 50 calibers at him just to try and scare him a little bit. And give him a poke. Poke. Nowhere near enough lead, so I tried giving it less lead. There we go, there he is. Alright, I found you. And he bailed. Alright, well. The best of luck to you. So, that's 2 players now. One with a bullshit pilot kill, and the other one because he was dumb enough to bail out after I shot him and gave me the kill anyway. And now we're gonna go get Harry. Why? Well, why not? That was a serious question, why not? So, come here, Harry. Or is that Henry? That's Henry. There's not, okay. Yeah. I know, I'm disappointed in me too. But now we're going to do another vertical reversal because I'm not stupid enough, even though it's an AI, I'm still not stupid enough to try and turn with an Emil. They don't turn well, but I'm pretty big and unmaneuverable myself. But hey, it's time for some cannon rounds. Give him a poke. And no more wing for you. Nope. And no more wing for you. Oh, it took them both. Oh, you ain't got no wings. So I see no reason to try and steal this Hellcat's kill. He's been shooting at that HE-111 for quite a while now. Still hasn't managed to bring him down. So I'm gonna go get the Stuka. Why? Again, why not? They have to die. I might as well be the ones to kill them. Still got a pretty decent amount of cannon ammo. No idea if this guy's trying to go head on or not. I don't know if the Stuka AI does that. Clearly he wasn't, but meh, whatever. It's better safe than shot down by a Stuka. Seriously, better safe than shot down by a Stuka. Hey, it makes sense. It's not like he's gonna outrun me. And wait for it. And poke. And poke. And wait. Oh my god, I suck. So we're gonna do this again. It's a nice outside roll. And unfortunately, I don't have the turn radius to pull into him to get a shot, so instead I'm going to cut under him and go into a loop. And by going into a loop, not actually pointed at him for the first bit, it lets him get out in front of me, which allows me to drop back in behind him. And hey, I'm going to shoot down a Stuka. Sorry. It's not you, it's me. Oh, you on fire, and you don't have a wing. Oh, his wing almost just took off my wing. So there you go, that's 4. 2 of which were AI that don't count, so that's 2. Yeah, I got 2 kills. And this is, hey, there's another player left. Where goes that player? It's the HE-111 that the Hellcat still hasn't killed. Deal with them later, and we also got to deal with Roe at some point. Or is the HE-111 Roe? The HE is Tet, so Roe's still around here somewhere. But nah, I don't care. So where is that last player? Gonna give this guy a little poke as we fly by, just because I have ammo left. And I feel like running myself out of ammo before I fight that last player. And oh my god. So we're gonna nose down so the Hellcat doesn't fly into us. And oh my god. Oh shit, there he is. And he could have attacked me, the player in the vastly superior plane who's actually paying attention. Instead, he target fixates on a Hellcat that is target fixated on an HE-111. And what happens when that happens? Yeah. There's a ram there. So this 109 dove from a much higher altitude than me, unfortunately for him. I wasn't exactly low on energy myself. And that combined with the fact that I'm a very good player, I'm smart enough not to zoom after him immediately, but to wait till he goes up. So I'm going to get a shot here, but I don't care about shooting him down. I'd rather maintain my positional advantage than kill him early. So instead of aggressively going after a shot and possibly giving him the advantage, I waited until he was about halfway into my turn. And then he made a mistake by going vertical and gave up all his energy and poke. Gotcha. Although I was on his tail a second ago and we just passed almost nose to nose. So that's my warning sign that he can and will turn inside of me. Unfortunately, he was stupid enough to hand me his tail, so thank you for that. And there's some more damage. Wait for it. And gotcha. Oh, God. Extreme close range kills. If you're not close enough to feel the heat from their fire, you're not close enough. I'm kidding, you're far too close. I would not recommend doing what I just did. Hey, it worked. I got away with it that time. And hey, we got our ally Spitfire diving into my rescue. A little late. Overheat my engines like crazy, but hey, you know. We're done here. There's just one AI left. Speaking of that one AI left, where's that one AI? Hey, there he is. There he is. There he is. What's up, bro? Hey, our Spitfire's going after him. Oh, no, you don't. AI isn't allowed to kill the other AI. AI is only allowed to kill other people, because it's hilarious when people die to AI. So, hey, Spitfire, you stop that. You leave her alone. Hey! Oh. God damn it, Luke. You little bastard. Got 858 cannon rounds. Machine gun rounds, I mean. Half-inch projectiles that have your name on them. Oh, I'm coming for you, Luke. You can't escape me. Pop my green smoke. Look at that ugly green smoke. Oh, yeah. I'ma get you. I'ma get you. And fire. Never mind. Fire. There we go. Derp. Derp. No. Hey, I got balancer. Yeah, that's right. I shot down that Thunderbolt. That Thunderbolt ain't got nothing on me. No, seriously, that Thunderbolt had nothing on me. What did we learn in this video? The Lightning still overperformed in climb rate quite a lot. Still mildly overperforming in vertical energy retention, but it's not that bad. Still is one of the more dangerous planes in this game. Thunderbolts still die whenever they fight at low altitude, and people are still stupid enough to try fighting with a Thunderbolt at low altitude. I don't know why either. I don't understand it. You're flying a plane that was purpose-built for high-altitude combat, and you're making yourself a ridiculously easy target. I don't understand why. I bet they don't even understand why, but whatever. So, Lightning. It's been nerfed like crazy since the release of this patch when it was a monster. Unfortunately, it hasn't been nerfed anywhere near enough. It's still massively a monster, which means they either need to put it back to an unrealistically poor performing aircraft, or they need to kick it higher up in the battle rank. Basically, if you want to fly a really great American plane, and you don't want to grind out the 2 Aerocobras, then go for the P-38. It is quite amazing. It really is. So, as always, have fun with whatever it is you're flying, or driving, or whatever you're doing. Just have fun. Lots and lots of fun. And like, rate, and subscribe. Unless you're already subscribed, in which case, yeah. Yay! What's up, buddy?